of anti-erotic splendor! Howard Schmauer.
Primary sex characteristics. Promiscuity. Prophylactic. Pubic hair. Pudendum. Rectum. Reproductive system. Retarded ejaculation. Retrograde ejaculation. Rhythm method. Safe. Secondary sex characteristics. Seduction. Labor. Necrophilia. 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 Mutterschmerz. Necrophilia. Monogamy. Necrophilia. Monogamy. Necrophilia. Monogamy. Necrophilia. Monogamy. Necrophilia. Monogamy. Necrophilia. Monogamy. Nocturnal emission.
sensor-enhanced MIDI guitar.
guitar, which is a little bit different. I'll show you the back, the detail. Basically, I guess I got bored just playing regular guitar, and I sort of wanted to stretch out and do a few little interesting things, and so I've modified it with extra sensors. I have a joystick here, keypad, some little sensors at the top here, which I've got whippersnipper or weed eater cable on it, so I can just whack on these and pull, as you'll see in a second. What else? Oh, before this are some switches, just basically keep all my limbs occupied and stop me from dancing too much, I guess. All of this plugs into a little box that translates your signals into MIDI, which then goes into the sampler via a computer, so I get a bit of visual feedback, and yeah, comes out the speakers. So I'll just play a little bit for you. Now I'll repeat everything really slowly so that you guys at home can do it and repeat it. And just change little parameters.
And the fish, that seemed to have some sort of sensor inside it that changes with whether it's held upright or whether it's held horizontal.
The fish, basically, it's got a little device called an accelerometer, which measures the rate of change of speed, I guess.
Of the motion of the object.
Yeah, motion of the object. So what's happening here is this is sending out a signal, which I translate into MIDI note numbers, and then whichever sound I've got called up, it'll affect it. If I use the piano sound I had here before, Here, this is a chain little program here. Tap into it. So the faster you move it, the wider the range you get out of the space.
Including the wider the pitch range?
Yeah. That depends how I've set it up so that it's mapped to certain pitch tables, playing fish scales, of course. And there we go, it never goes straight. So depending which one of those scales I've got pulled up, you know, it's either working the bottom range of the piano, or the whole end, or the wide range, but which part of that it accesses depends on how fast I'm actually moving the fish.
And are fish scales chromatic?
Oh, of course. It's actually 10-tone equal temperament chromatic fish scales.
Ah,
Yeah, I have to thank Warren Burt for that. He put me onto the tuning thing.
all right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Ted.